Okay, guys, welcome. You already know what time it is. Wait, where's it at? Bubbles! Okay, guys, when you get in here, give this video a thumbs up. We have quite a few things to talk about. Alright, guys, when you guys get in here, give this video a thumbs up. Again, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, Patreon for $1 a month, you can support me. Personal questions you would like to ask me or anything related to acting. I know a lot of people want to know how I get my modeling and my acting gigs. For $10 a month also, I can help you and show you websites that you can use that are very, very cheap where you can submit for gigs. You can donate to my web series that will be, well, it's technically going to be a movie that's coming out. It is going to be available on Amazon Prime and other places as well. So make sure that you guys hit that donate button. We're officially at the 1 minute mark, so let's get started. Let me say this. I have nothing personal against JustinJ, but I'm about to state an unpopular opinion, okay? I think I might play devil's advocate a little bit here. I'm going to state an unpopular opinion. First of all, I think that it is wonderful that Justin has, hit the 100K mark. He hit it a little bit ago, and I think that's great, okay? I hope he lives long and he prospers, all right? Now, here's my thing. When it comes to people's livelihood, and I'm not saying Justin is wrong for making the call, because people are going to do what they want to do regardless. I want to know from your personal opinion, okay? From your personal opinion, do you think Justin should have called Armon or sent him an email with a warning? Because I just don't feel like Armon has anybody in his corner to tell him, hey man, you need to chill. It reminds me of an old saying that people said, it was check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I can see that Armon definitely has, an anger problem, and he wasn't going to check himself. So it's like, who is going to check him? I feel like that's why you need friends to tell you, hey man, don't do that, don't do that. I don't think anybody's perfect. I mean, I've followed Justin for a while. I know he said some things in the past. I'm not going to bring up specifically what they are. If you're a veteran YouTuber, you know what they are. And I don't think, even despite some of the things that when he said it, I don't think it would have been fair to strike his entire channel, because that's his livelihood. So it's, the question of, could a call have been made to warn for such behavior? Like, hey, listen, if this kind of behavior persists, action will be taken. Do you think that a call could have been made? Because this is really embarrassing for Armon. I mean, let's keep it real. This is really embarrassing for Armon. Somebody else who, again, I have nothing personal against. Please understand, guys, that when I talk about you, I have nothing personal against you. You are nothing more than content to me, okay? And furthermore, I don't even make very many of these videos anymore, but because it's such a hot topic and I have to make certain points, I have to talk about it. Could certain points have been made if a quick phone call or an email was sent? Could it have been anything that could have been done before it came to this point? I see 4 people watching and I don't have any thumbs up. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. I'm wondering if a phone call could have been made to say, you know what, listen, you're saying certain things that are inappropriate and offensive to the community, and, you need to stop. Something along those lines. Like, was a warning given? Because typically what happens on YouTube is that you get strikes so that you have a warning. I mean, no warning was given. He had a channel one day, and then the next minute he didn't. Not even the next day. I mean, the next minute he didn't. It was just snatched. One Boardwalk Angel Forever. Hi, Queen Bee. Oh, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. One Boardwalk Angel Forever. What do you think? Do you think that, Justin or whoever made the call could have said, hey, listen, let's send this person an email or let's give him a phone call as a warning? Or do you think it's fair that Armon had his whole entire channel snatched? Because I think it's something that's quite interesting. So what do you think? Let me know. Now, again, as someone who has followed JustinJ, even when he said things that I didn't like, it never occurred to me to say, hey guys, let's go get his channel. Just because, number one, I didn't really ever care that much. And number two, I understand that's his livelihood. So my thing is, could a phone call have been made or a talk behind the scenes? A warning would have probably been appropriate. Because my thing is that when you, here's the thing, right? When you openly let somebody know that you are against them, I feel like you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for whatever may come next, okay? Now, I have to keep saying that I have nothing personal against JustinJ because I know that his fans will come here and say I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. And no, I don't. Now, what are you going to do? Because once you let somebody know that, hey, listen, I'm not cool with you, and you're willing to go as far as to say, let's get this channel terminated, okay, well, I feel like you need backup. I don't know if him and T.S. Madison are friends or not, okay? I really don't know. But what I will say is that Armon comes off as a very angry person, and you're going to need a whole lot more backup than just a T.S. Madison, okay? Because this man could make another channel and be back. Or he can go on another platform. There are other platforms. People have Twitch. There are a lot of people who have gotten their YouTube channels terminated and have gone on to Twitch and they've been just fine. I mean, there are plenty of other platforms. So I'm really wondering, like, would a phone call have been better? Would a strongly worded email like, hey, listen, Mr. Wiggins, if you keep up this, is his last name really Wiggins? I don't know. But if you keep up this behavior, if this kind of behavior continues, action will be taken. This is also a lesson that, hey, listen, nobody can, again, I feel like Armon is the person who got his channel taken down. Because you giving people stuff to work off of. Gotta cool it when it comes to your temper. Anybody who I speak to on YouTube who you see as my moderator or who I'm one of their moderators, if I ever feel like they do something that is destructive to them, I will tell them. I would think there should be a procedure involved, not just a shutdown. I mean, it happens so quickly. One day he had a channel, blink, blink, it's gone. It happens so quickly. My thing is that when the tables were turned and people weren't exactly feeling JustinJ, how would he have felt if he had his channel terminated? Again, nothing against the brother. I'm just asking a question. Because I've been on YouTube since 2011. So I've seen some things. And I've heard some things. And I've watched certain videos that were once up and that are now deleted. And it has never occurred to me, oh, dang, I didn't like something Justin said. Let me go in and delete his channel. Let me go and strike his channel. Never. I would respond in turn by making a video to say how I felt. Other people would respond and make a video about how they felt. But we understand that this is how people make their money. This is how people live. This is how people put bread on the table. So, now what? Now, and again, some people are like freedom of speech. I don't believe freedom of speech comes with freedom of consequence. I believe when you say certain things, sometimes they do come with consequences and you should be prepared to handle the consequences. That's just my thing. Like, I feel like if you are in a position to have somebody's channel terminated, wouldn't it have been better to just send this person a strongly worded email, at least giving them a warning? Hey, if this kind of behavior continues, okay, we will have to take action, or, you know, something along those lines. Now, some people said that Armon's channel had become hate speech. Some people says his channel has become slander. Now, you guys know how I feel about, number one, the slander. I don't believe that's okay. And I don't believe that people should be rewarded for bad behavior. And number two, I don't believe that hate speech should be rewarded either. I'm not familiar with either one of them. Have we confirmed that this has happened, or are we still theorizing? Nope, his channel's gone. My thing is that, is it gone for, like, as a warning, or is it like gone? Because YouTube can make you, technically your channel isn't permanently gone until 48 hours. It hasn't even been a full 24 hours yet. So there is still time for him to recover his channel. It's just that, you know, what is he going to have to do? Will he have to apologize? I can't see Armon apologizing. Pride cometh before the fall. I can't see him apologizing for anything. But again, I feel like if he had had people in his corner to tell him, hey, you need to chill, you need to, you know, relax, don't say that anymore, don't do that anymore. I keep telling you guys, in order to be great, you must identify self-destructive behavior. Okay? You have to make the change. Alright? I followed Justin back when his channel was JustinJ 1232. I've seen him grow. I've seen him mature. I've seen him make that change. Alright? Now the question is, do people have it within them to say, okay, let me reach out to this person first before I take action? Not that he really even has to. And also, I feel like the difference between Armon and Justin is that, well, I never really felt like Justin participated in hate speech. Although he did one day make this one video that was like, I did feel like he said some things that were not very nice. And the most important thing is, I feel like Justin, when he had a problem with people who had less subscribers than him. Armon has a problem. He has a problem with people who have more subscribers than him, more connections than him, bigger names than him. You see where I'm getting at? I'm just wondering, could this have been something that was handled behind the scenes in an email or something? Even a YouTuber the other day, I had asked her to well, this isn't the other day. It had happened a couple months ago, but I had made a video about it the other day. I kept asking her to email me and email me and email me before she had made a video, and she didn't email me. Because I'm trying my best to not have to address things in YouTube videos. That's why I'm asking people privately, hey, I have an email, use it if you have something you want to say to me. Reach out to me, okay? Whether you like me or not, I am very receptive to when people try to speak to me, because I'm like, okay, this person is making an effort to reach out to me and to speak to me. And I don't know if Justin and Armon are the same age. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that Justin is a veteran YouTuber. And I'm wondering, is it up to veteran YouTubers to coach younger YouTubers who are coming up? There's a difference between punching up and punching down. There definitely is. There most definitely is. Again, I'm wondering if this is something that could have been, hey, I'm wondering if Justin could have made the call, like, hey, Mr. Sir. All right? You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Now, would he have listened even if he did make the call? Heck no. I've only seen a couple of, and mind you, I've never actually, like, I know who Armon is, but I never watched his videos like that. The videos that I'm seeing of him are like other videos that people have saved. And I feel like he's such a hothead that he wouldn't have even been receptive to it. So it probably wouldn't have made a difference anyways, right? He probably would have been like, why are you calling my phone? How'd you get this number? But you know, it is something to say like, hey, listen, do we give people a warning before we take action, or do we just take action? Okay? But a part of me is also impressed though. I'm also impressed because this is, you know, I've watched Justin since before he even had 50,000 subscribers. So, you know, it's something in me that's, you know, impressed by someone who has grown to a level where they have that kind of power, where they can make that kind of call and, you know, have their subscribers or their followers or whatever you want to call them move in one kind of direction. So, you know, part of me is impressed, okay? Remember, I'm a Scorpio, so, you know, I'm just sitting here like, okay, interesting. Certain people can't listen, they just see red and go on emotions. You know, I really think that's the problem. I really think that Armon moves off emotions, okay? I think he needed to check himself before he wrecked himself. Because people will say that it's Justin who got his channel terminated, and it's really Armon. Gotta follow the community guidelines, man. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Somebody literally just came into my room. I'm just so annoyed that it's when I make a video that people just come knocking at the door. Anywho, like I was saying, could this have been something that was handled? If he had made a phone call, if he had sent an email, maybe he could have called into one of his shows even and told him. And that's another thing. I feel like maybe an intervention would have been better. Maybe it would have taken more than one person. Because I'm at that point. I actually, just the other day, I was speaking to somebody who, you know, me and her, you know, we had some words for each other, but I'm like, you know what? I'm really trying to just focus on my films and stuff. So let me reach out to certain people and see if we could talk it out behind the scenes. And she was actually rather, you know, receptive to what I was saying. It was actually quite a good conversation, I must say. Okay, guys, sorry about that. No more distractions. So yeah, it was actually quite a good conversation. So I'm wondering if, again, this is something that could have happened through a phone call. Because again, I've followed Justin over the years, and it's never occurred to me, oh, let me go terminate that channel because I don't like something that he said. No, it's never occurred to me, and it probably never would occur to me. So now the question is, hey, listen, understand again, Armon is a hothead. New show idea, YouTube intervention. Exactly. I mean, Armon is a hothead. I feel like Justin is in danger. Like, if he sees him on the street, it's going to be, you know, him and Armon. Like, imagine, like, let's say you know somebody got you fired, okay? And then you see them on the streets. What are you going to do? What is going to be your next course of action? What's the plan? You know this person got you fired. You know it was this person for sure had a hand in it. This person right here. What are you going to do? I feel like stuff like that creates lifelong enemies too. Throwing haymakers. Yeah, I feel like, you know, this kind of stuff creates lifelong enemies, and it's like, okay, is it something that you're prepared for. And this is some advice to Justin. Justin needs to continue to grow his channel. He needs to grow his channel so that he can be untouchable, because now Armon knows that you sent that tweet and he's going to want to return the favor. You're gonna have to watch your back, because you know, Armon doesn't strike me as the type of person who is like, you know what? I see the errors of my ways. I'm ready to repent. I'm a changed man. I've been saved. Absolutely not. You need to make some friends in some high places. You need some backup, homie. Okay. On a serious note, like if I were Justin, like I would not be out right now, because I would be so paranoid. Like, oh my gosh, folks get crazy over their money. I would be, you know, just a little shooketh. Like, okay, we gotta make sure, gotta watch our back. But people make calls all the time. I mean, Jay-Z had made the call too. He could troll and fly back. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, but this is what people do. You have to think about it, because as smaller YouTubers, the way that smaller YouTubers respond to things is that they make videos. That's not the way that people respond to things as they get bigger and bigger. Like, you know, like Jay-Z, for example, like I keep seeing some guy, the same one who was talking about Lala Anthony and who she was dating from 16 years ago. Yeah, we know the guy. We're not going to say his name because he's clout chasing, seriously. People are not, as they get bigger, they're not going to continue to respond to you in a YouTube video, especially if they're bigger than you. So what do? If they have the power, they prevent you from getting that acting role. They prevent you from getting that singing job. They prevent you from getting signed here. You know, they get your YouTube channel terminated. These are just some things to think about before we start making enemies. I think that's a good question. Maybe I'll put it on my community tab. Should JustinJ have sent Armon Wiggins a strongly worded email with a warning? Or is he justified in doing what he's doing? Because somebody told me that this isn't the first time. Again, I do not watch Armon's channel, so I don't know. But they said this isn't the first time Armon did something like this. And this kind of behavior has been ongoing, and that he had become very hateful. If it was me, I would have sent an email like, hey, all right, you can't be doing this, all right? Would he have listened? No. That's a funny thing. Even if he had sent the email, it wouldn't have made a difference, just from the videos I saw about Armon. But I'm going to end this video. Thank you to everybody who is watching me. Join me on Patreon. Okay, I'm going to make a video on Patreon with a full opinion on this. Okay, you know I gotta keep it PG over here. YouTube is not playing games these days with the community guidelines at all. So go to my Patreon, and for $1, guys, $1, all right, a cup of coffee, you guys can hear my full opinion on this, unfiltered. Also, for $10 a month, you can ask me any questions that you want to ask me, and I will answer you, clear up any rumors that you've heard, show you receipts and everything. Donate to my film. I'm super excited for Zodiac to be coming out. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, yes, and I have to again say this. I do not have a problem with JustinJ, because people feel like when you say an opinion, you have a problem with somebody. And that's not necessarily true. I feel like it's good to hear other people's opinions. If we all have the same opinion, I feel like that's kind of boring, you know? Everybody has to have a different opinion. So, hope you guys all have a wonderful day. One Boardwalk Angel forever. Now, you are on my Patreon, so you're going to see the video. I'm going to make that video right now, okay? Right now, I'm going to upload that video. So, you're going to see it. And make sure you guys check out my Patreon content, too. I have quite a few videos up there and upload regularly.